Hey, this is Deepak here from digitaldeepak.com and welcome to the Zapier Mastery course. So in this course, we are going to learn everything that is there to learn about Zapier. And if you are a digital marketer or a business owner, you will be able to learn how to use Zapier to automate tasks and workflows that is going to make your life easier. Zapier is a very important tool that I have been using for my business for years now, and there is no good alternative to Zapier out there in the market. It's a very complex tool. It helps you collect data, connect different tools, and automate a lot of things. And you would never know that such things can be automated using different apps. So what I have done here is that I have created a small mind map, and this mind map is going to give you a short outline of what you are going to find in this course. So first we are going to have a look at what is Zapier, and we are going to have a little bit of a tour inside my Zapier account. We will look at what are all the different sections and how the interface basically is, so that you can get comfortable with the interface first. And if you want to just go ahead and try it out right now, you can go to zapier.com, sign up for a 14-day free trial and start tinkering around the tool to understand what Zapier is. Then we will be having a look at who should use Zapier. We will have a separate video on pricing mechanism and plans, why you need to use Zapier for automation, and which use cases you can use, how to use Zapier, and different use cases of how you can use Zapier to automate your business. So inside use cases, we have a lot of different videos. So I am going to show you how to capture data from landing pages and bring it back to your email marketing tool, how to get that data into Google Sheets, how to trigger emails with that, and a lot of interesting stuff is going to come up. So let me go ahead and get started with the main section of this particular video. What is Zapier? So Zapier is a tool that connects two different online tools. That would be the most simplest definition of Zapier. You can pass data in real time between two different tools. You are basically going to pay for every task that Zapier does by passing data from one tool to the another, and you are going to create multiple zaps for different purposes. So to understand what is Zapier, so let me just go ahead and open my Zapier account so that we can just have a look at how the tool is built and what's there to explore. If you go to zapier.com, this is the page that you will see, and you will be able to sign up for a 14-day free trial account. So I already have a paid account with Zapier. So let me go ahead and log in into my account. So my account email ID is email@digitaldeepak.com. And once you log in into Zapier, you will basically see the question, what do you want to automate today? It's a nice way to get started with Zapier. So you are going to basically search for two apps. Let's say I want to connect Google Sheets with Gmail. So if I want to connect these two tools, then I need to select a trigger and an action. All the Zapier zaps are made of one trigger and one action, and every zap is one set of rules that you are going to define Zapier on what to do. So if I go ahead and click on make a zap, which is the most important section of Zapier, so here you can see there is one trigger. I can select active campaign as the trigger or any other tool which is the trigger, and then I can go ahead and add a step which is an action step. There are other steps like path, filter, delay and formatter, which we will discuss in the future videos. But the most basic type of action is what you see here, action or search. So if I want one particular tool to trigger a particular action, then I can connect these two tools and let the automation run automatically. So right now you might not understand exactly what this means, but don't worry, when I show you exact examples of how to connect two apps and how triggers and action work, you will be able to understand it. You probably need to go ahead and do a few experiments of your own and do a few exercises of connecting different apps. So if you have a Gmail account, then you have a Gmail ID, and you have Google Drive, you have Google Sheets, and you pretty much have everything to go ahead and give it a try, because Zapier comes with a free trial. And with some of these samples that I will be doing, just go ahead and replicate the entire process and learn how Zapier works by actually going ahead and creating a few zaps of your own. So I will just give you a short overview of how my Zapier account looks like. So if you go to explore, you will be able to see different zaps that you can get started with, which are like templates. You don't need to really worry about that. Here you can connect all your Google accounts with one click. Here you can see the latest blog posts. And if you go inside Zaps, this is where you will be able to see the different Zaps that I have created. And each of these different Zaps is a set of rules which tells the two tools what to do, how to transfer data from one tool to another, and basically how to respond with the data. So if you go inside task history, you will be able to see all the latest tasks that Zapier has executed, and within each task you will be able to see the data that has been passed in for the trigger and the data that has passed out of the action, and it will also show how many tasks have been used. So there are different pricing plans for Zapier, and each pricing plan comes with a different set of tasks that you can execute per month, and that is something that we will discuss when we talk about pricing plans. So here in connected accounts, you can see all the apps that you have connected with Zapier. And one more thing that I want to tell you is that there is also a possibility to do something called a multi-step zap. So it will have one trigger and it can have multiple actions. So here you can keep adding steps, and you can have a zap with one trigger and 5 different actions as well, which you will understand better when we actually do the exercises. So I hope we have covered everything in the introduction. We have covered what is Zapier, how it passes data in real time. We looked at task history. You are going to pay for every task, and you are going to create multiple zaps for different purposes. So you have to understand that zaps and tasks are different. Zap is basically, let's say, if you go inside this folder, what you see here is a zap, and every time a task runs within this zap, it is going to cost a task. And if you see, my particular account has 50,000 tasks included per month, and I have created 38 different zaps. So my account has unlimited zaps because it's the premium account. And if you have lower plan accounts, it will have a limited number of zaps and a much lesser number of included tasks, which we will discuss in the pricing plans to understand how Zapier pricing works. So I hope you have got a general overview or an idea about what Zapier is. So I recommend that you go ahead and create a new Zapier account, which is coming with a 14-day free trial, and basically understand the interface and how it works so that you get comfortable with the tool. And once you get comfortable with the tool, we will be able to go ahead and master it. So thank you for watching this video, and thanks once again for signing up for the Zapier Mastery course. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.